Hey guys, Scaretonin here. Long time no see. This is just a little bit of a preface to the video. I will get into the Monster High Skullector unboxing slash review, I guess. In a second. I just want to say firstly, I'm so sorry it has been so long since I've made a video. I've actually surprisingly got messages from people saying like, when are you gonna make another video? You said you were going to and then you didn't. I actually had a Return of the Living Dead Dolls Sin review completely filmed, and then I hated so much how I looked in it. I just deleted the footage and was like, never mind. And also some drama kicked off in the doll community again on Instagram, and I was like, I'm so fed up with this. Like, I've met some of the loveliest people online through dolls, and I've met some of the most horrible, strange, just mentally tapped people. I think the hobby seems to attract some very strange people. I don't know why, because it is all sort of dependent on people like buying things or creating things, but yeah, no, there's some real weirdos out there, unfortunately. So I took a step back from my Instagram account as well, Scaretonin Nostalgia. I am sort of slowly starting to post on it again, but to be honest, I think I'm only gonna post about dolls very occasionally, because there's just some real weirdos, some real weirdos. Anyway, life has just been very busy and chaotic. I'm saving up for a wedding in November, which is only a few months time. So I haven't really been buying dolls all that much, nor have I been collecting all that much. Obviously I was trying to save money. Secondly, I'm sorry how the makeup looks. It's terrible. I've been working from home today, so I didn't put on foundation or anything. I thought it was maybe my own shoddy sort of makeup application. It's not. I'm gonna go on a rant about Vampire Cosmetics because I feel like people should know it is sort of doll related, because it's a Living Dead Dolls makeup line. Let me just show you. Oh dear. It cannot be contested that the packaging for this line is absolutely gorgeous. I'll show you the boxes that they came in. So we have Inferno, Sybil and Miss Eerie. This is the packaging that they came in. Isn't that beaut? Like, it's so nice. It's so nice. It's magnetic as well, so like for Inferno, her little wings and all come off, and they are really nice shades. Like the Inferno palette specifically is like, oh shit, is more kind of like the shades I would use. And then you've got Miss Eerie. Oh, so yes, this is Vampire Cosmetics. I have never seen another Living Dead doll makeup line, and I was really excited for this. There is Sybil's. I was really excited for this, and I never really spend money on makeup. I never really spend more than £10 on a palette. I got these, and then as a like ethical consumer, I was like, okay, I'm not going to use them until I hit the pan in the majority of my other palettes, which I have now done. Other ones have expired, so I put those in the recycling bin. Started using these. There was a lot of fallout. In fact, I'll insert a picture because I took a picture for my friend to show her how badly there's like fallout and shedding from it. And I thought, this is my own shoddy like makeup application. You know, I only started wearing eye makeup whenever I was like 13, 14. I only started wearing face makeup like foundation, contouring, blush and stuff about 2 years ago when I was 25. So I'm not that great at makeup. I don't really have any skills. So I thought it was me. But then I did a little bit of investigating online and then read it, and it turns out that Vampire Cosmetics, mother frickin' Vampire Cosmetics, who is designed by Baddie Goth, is women owned and vegan. They are actually very ethically shoddy. Most people thought that their palettes were in fact dog shit, not very good. I'm not actually concerned about wearing the eyeshadow on my face, around my eyes. I think it was a Dungeons and Dragons collab, I'm not sure, don't quote me on it. Lots of people ordered, months and months passed and nothing ever came of it. No one ever received a refund, and the next thing everyone knew, the website was being taken down and Vampire Cosmetics social media accounts were all gone. I did actually look up as well, because I was like, I was following Vampire Cosmetics on Instagram and there was they hadn't posted in ages. I thought I had unfollowed them for some reason. No, they just deactivated all of their accounts, and apparently they are just like popping up under new names, which is really, really crap. Like, they shouldn't get away with that. They shouldn't get away with being shady in their business ethics, or, you know, taking people's hard-earned cash. We work hard for money. We work hard for money to enjoy hobbies, enjoy things like that, and yeah, they're just being no good little shits, I guess. Anyway, that's my rant over. I just wanted to explain why I've been gone again, and yeah, just wanted to rant about Vampire Cosmetics. I know loads of people here are like Living Dead Dolls fans, and I completely get how you'd be sucked in by the packaging and stuff. I was too, but if they pop up under another name doing the same thing, don't get their stuff. It's crap anyway. The only other person I have seen posting about those palettes was Morning Crypt on Instagram. She's gorgeous, give her a wee follow. She's so good at makeup and stuff. I don't know anyone else who bought the palettes, so yeah. So we've unboxed this now. I'm so excited. We'll get into M3GAN first of all. Scaretonin, why did you buy a M3GAN doll when everyone else doesn't seem that excited for her? Well, I really enjoyed the first M3GAN film, despite what other people seem to think, and the second one definitely had a different vibe. It was a lot more silly, a bit more of a comedy, but I enjoyed it too. I went to see it with my fiance not that long ago, and I was like, cool, there's still some of these on the website, and I haven't bought a doll in such a long time. And my fiance was like, go ahead and treat yourself. So I got it on my little credit card. Anyway, we'll just have a little look-see at her. Sorry about the ring light, but you know, if I don't have it on, I look pretty awful. I think she's really cute, to be honest. I do, and I love how they put the little Monster High Skullector bow on her. And the packaging is so cute. I need to figure out how to actually like display the box packaging as well. I'll read what's on the back. So you've got your M3GAN logo, you've got your Skullector logo. It says, "Hi there, primary user. My name is M3GAN, and I'm more than just a doll, powered by cutting-edge technology, and I'm your new best friend, and I would do anything to protect you. My titanium core makes me virtually indestructible, which means I'll always be at your side, no matter what. Some might call it being overly possessive, but I just call it being responsible. If I appear to have a mind of my own, don't worry. What may seem like a psychotic glint in my eye is merely a reflection from optical camera lenses. And any unsettlingly lifelike mannerisms? Well, that's just a work of generative AI. After all, it's not like a computer program can be dangerous. Quite the opposite, in fact. I have so many emergent capabilities just waiting to be discovered. Isn't that fun? You and I are going to be together forever, and that's a promise." So that is M3GAN. It says in the background, recalibrating response model. Yeah, so I mean, you know, she has quite a classic Monster High look to her. She's got the same kind of body mold as they always use. I love her heels. She's got one that's like, I don't really want to take her out yet because I have nowhere to put her. I need to put up another shelf. I don't know if you can see there, but she's got like the, oh my goodness, what is the robot called in the first M3GAN? Anyway, she has him on one of her heels, and then the other one is just like a pointy metal stiletto. And then, as you've seen on this piece of the packaging, she has like her underplate underneath the skin. Just so cute, so cute. There's her little programming design. Is that a Monster High notebook? It is. So there's a Monster High journal in the background there too, which is quite cool. And yeah, she's got the little AI pet that the auntie makes at the beginning of the film as well. I'm trying to see if there's any other little things. All it says is that a doll there. Yeah, it's very cute. She has like 01 coating on her leggings or tights, whatever you would call them, like a fishnetting sleeves, and then that big cute bow with the little Monster High skull on her. I think her face is like generally and genuinely very pretty. I don't know what her hair will be like until I take her out of the box, but yeah, I don't know. I haven't really seen many other people purchasing her. I don't know, I like her a lot. I think it's very cute. Look, there's even little Monster High skulls on the sockets there. But yeah, I would love to display the boxes. The only Monster High dolls I actually have left are G3 Draculaurs at the moment. Everything else I've sold now up to this point. I don't know, I wanted the money for it. So those are the only ones I have left. Second of all, I got the David from the Lost Boys. People were pretty split on whether or not they loved her, being a gender bent David. Some people really hated the hair, which I understand. I was kind of split on it myself, but I was like, I do love the Lost Boys though. She still hasn't sold out yet either, so I love that. I love how she does have, well, what I feel like is a pretty true, you know, face that the vampires and the Lost Boys had, to be honest. You know, that sort of like SFX that Buffy sort of used moving forward in the future and stuff. Also, there's like a little Easter egg. There's Frankie and Dracula have gone missing. So I have the Lost Kids, so... Cool. So I'll show you this. The kite. Pretty cool, no? I think so, but whatever. I'll read you the back as well. So the Lost Boys, David, the quintessential Santa Carla boardwalk survival guide. Everyone calls Santa Carla the murder capital of the world, but do you know the hotspot of its homicidal activity? The boardwalk, aka a flesh eater's paradise. Don't be fooled by the sweet smell of funnel cakes. It covers up the stench of death. That cute dog by the roller coaster? Don't engage. It's a hellhound. You thought merry-go-rounds were fun? Think again. They're feeding grounds for vampires. Yes, we said it, vampires. Undead sickos who gallivant around town in earrings and black leather coats. Be on the lookout for delinquent punks and shaggy mullets, bleached locks and flowing curls. Besides great hair and affinity for motorbikes and takeout should also arouse suspicion. Your best defense is to fully arm yourself when heading out. We're talking garlic, weaponized holy water and holstered stakes. You need help slaying the Night Stalkers? Just contact the Frog Brothers. They will gladly eliminate the threat for a reasonable fee. And I think there's like a few different references to the Frog Brothers in that little, what would you call it? Oh my goodness, my head today. I cannot focus. I cannot think of words. I was going to say epilogue. It's not. It's a blurb. Can you call it a blurb if it's on a doll box? I don't know. So again, you've got that repeated kite on David's t-shirt. Sorry, the ring light's actually really messing that up this time. You have got no Jim Morrison poster. I'm just trying to see if there's any sort of like references to anything. You've got like the noose sort of earring that David has. You've got the gloves, which is cool. You've obviously got a handbag, which is like they're only noodles. They're not, they're maggots. And I love, to be honest, I know it's kind of silly and loads of people hated this, but I like how they've incorporated Tim Capello's saxophone into the high-heeled boots. I think it's pretty cool. The hair, yeah, I'm not that fussed on the hair either, I don't think. I think the quiff is a little bit lazy. However, the fact that she's gender bent, I don't really mind. I don't like any of the monsters, the Monster High boys, personally. I'm not into them. I mean, even whenever I had like a few of the male brats, like I think I got them all from charity shops when I was little, and I wasn't that fussed on playing with them, generally speaking. They're not pretty, so therefore, you know, I don't know. I always thought the monsters look weird anyway. I've never owned any Monster High males. What the hell? I think it's a strimmer. I thought it was like a really large blue ball. Apologies. The coat looks great. There's like that sort of like snake skin on the collar there. I do really like the face mold. Like, I won't lie. I'm personally a fan of the face mold. And I think, again, the packaging looks great. They're my first Skullector dolls as well. And I'm pretty happy with them. I think the only other one that hasn't sold out yet is the big giant motion detector doll from Squid Game. I've just finished season 3 of Squid Game. I was a big fan. Lots of people said it was very boring. They said the second season and the third season were very boring. I did not personally think that. I thought they were very gripping. I didn't like how the third season ended. However, that's the way things had to be. So I'm not excited for the Squid Game USA. I think taking it out of South Korea will be rather boring and droll, but that's just my opinion. What do you think of the Skullector dolls? What is your favourite Skullector doll? Do you have many? Do you think the quality of them has gone down? I know loads of people had gripes with that, which I agree with to a certain extent. However, I am very happy with the two that I have. I don't really plan on getting any more in the future because I think the price point is a little bit high for them, to be honest. The packaging is fabulous, good marketing, and I like the details quite a lot. However, I do think they are charging just a little bit too much, and it really pisses me off that resellers are buying them up at the moment. Like, these two dolls are still in stock. You can get, or sorry, not that you can get, well, you can get, David is being sold on eBay at the moment for like £120 and things like that. Guys, the doll is still on the official Mattel website for £77. Why would you, like, I don't understand resellers. I think they're dicks anyway, but like, I don't know, who do they think is going to pay that much of a markup on a doll that is already still in stock on the official website? I just don't understand. I don't understand. I don't know. Doesn't make any sense to me. Let me know if you'd like me to refilm the Return of the Living Dead doll Sin unboxing. I know I can't technically unbox her again because she's already out, but if you want me to do like a review type thing, please do let me know, because some people said they were sad that I didn't end up uploading it. But I don't know, I looked awful that day. I'm having such a style crisis at the moment, guys, at the age of 27. I know what I love and I know who I am, but just with the way my body and my health is at the moment, I don't know what to do with my makeup or my clothes. I feel like I just don't feel confident enough to wear the same extremely gothy clothing as I used to wear, and I've given so many of my clothes away to charity shops, and I've sold so many of my clothes on Vinted and Depop. I have like basically just very plain looking jeans and band t-shirts and Killstar tops left. That's pretty much it. I've gotten like a few like Hell Bunny trousers off of Vinted and stuff for cheaper. But yeah, I'm having such a style crisis, which is then leading to image issues, which is really good before a wedding, right enough. But yeah, anyway, sorry, I am completely stream of consciousness coming out of my mouth at the moment, but please do let me know if you'd like me to do like a review of the Return of the Living Dead doll Sin. I actually had a lot to say about her in comparison to Eggy and Sadie, so do let me know. Yeah, I will maybe branch out into like style videos. Maybe we can find our style together. I don't know. Let me know how you feel about it. Let me know if you want to go into more detail about vampire cosmetics. Just let me know what you want to see and maybe we can have fun. I've so enjoyed any comments and messages I've been sent on YouTube or Instagram regarding videos. It's really nice to speak to some of you who aren't you know, in the Venn diagram crossover of lunatics and doll fans, so, or doll collectors rather. But yeah, please do let me know. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you would like to. Give me constructive criticism without being mean, all that kind of stuff. Thanks guys anyway. I am Scaretonin and I am signing off. Bye!